Good morning, students. I'm Amitabh Ghosh from Great Mission Public School, Himmatpur block. Yesterday, I was taking a class on creating and publishing a web page blog. So, while creating a video lecture, I came to realize that for this chapter, you need two more sessions to complete. So, in today's class, I'm going to show you how to create a blog title and how to publish it. Then I will show you the settings of WordPress for your blog, how to select different type of layouts, how to give description about your blog, and in tomorrow's session I'm going to show you how to create page, how to publish your post, and how to bring traffic, how to add labels, text to your blog article. So without wasting our time, let's start our today's session. Welcome back, student. So we are in a second day of creating and publishing a blog. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a blog in WordPress, as because your chapter discuss about content management system of WordPress. So what I did is I've opened Google Chrome browser with an internet connectivity and I type WordPress in the search box of Google search engine. When I click on search, it lists me these number of websites within 0.48 second. Now on right hand side, it gives you brief information about WordPress, which says WordPress is a free open source content management system written in PHP and paired with MySQL and MariaDB database. This information is given in Wikipedia. So WordPress, as I said, is a content management system which gives us a skeleton or a framework, or rather better to say a platform, where we solely concentrate about writing an article. Depending on their layout and theme that I already showed you yesterday, you can customize your blog. So when I type WordPress, I got two domain. One is wordpress.com, the other one is wordpress.org. What is the difference between the two domain? Well, first let me tell you what is a domain. Well, domain is a area or a space on which you host or publish a website. Basically, it is a storage where your blog is kept in a web server. So they have commercial domain which discuss about how to create a beautiful website or blogs, how can you use different type of themes and some support service they are offering. Whereas in organization domain, it says about WordPress, the tools that you can use, the platform that they are offering. So there are two types of hosting. One is online hosting that you see on internet, and the other one is offline hosting that can be hosted on your computer without internet connectivity. So the software for offline hosting, you have to download a software or a content management system software. This particular file, it is in zip format and it may look like this. I have already downloaded this one file. Let me double click on it and you will find files and folders that is present inside this zip file. So you need to configure these files and folders in your computer using a web server to host your blog offline. This is not the part of our topic, so I'm not going to discuss how to host your blog offline in your computer. However, we will go for online blogging. So in order to go to online blogging, first let me show you the page of wordpress.com. Then click on hosting. When you click on hosting, WordPress Web Hosting has a default hosting service provider: Bluehost, DreamHost, SiteGround. These are the hosting services which will give you space in their web server where you can save the pages, web pages of your blog. They will give you email ID. They will give you support and services to maintain your blog if you wish to go for their support service. But for domain, you need to pay some bucks to this domain service provider. Now, these prices and plans you can check in wordpress.com. Click over here. If you go for plans and pricing, so they are offering 4 type of plans: personal, premium, business, and e-commerce. You can check each of them one by one. If you are comfortable with, then you can opt for any of the plan. But as of now, as because we are creating a free blog, we will choose free service. So let me click over here, and it will ask me to create a email ID in wordpress.com. I already have an email account, so let me click on this option. Those who do not have email ID or user account in WordPress, go back to the previous page or click over here to sign in and create your username using email account and then log in. So let me continue. I already have this password saved, so click login. Once I click login, I will get a page of domain. As I said, domain is something where your web page or blog is hosted. You may find the link like this, or wordpress.com, which is a commercial domain. So it is asking me to mention the name of the blog. So domain name is the site address people type into their browser to visit your website. Let me give a domain name. So this is the name I have decided to give it, as because this this blog name is not existing, so it has taken the blog name, and now it is asking me to select any of the extension shown over here or the domain name shown over here. Now they are recommending learnbyyourself.in, which is India domain, and the pricing for their domain per year is 1050. So I'm not going to go for any of the offering they're giving for different type of domains listed over here. I will go for free service. Let me check if I have another option. Let me apply it. Okay. So when I go for free service, that domain I'm using of WordPress, so they have given me the name of this blog as this one. This blog I may change later on, I'm going to show you, but as of now they're offering me this free service. So when I select this service, this would be my website or blog address, which represent that I'm creating a blog in their commercial domain of WordPress. So click on select. Still they are offering me their plans. If I want to go to, then I can select any of them. But as I said, I'm creating a free blog site, so I will go for here, and it is giving me a message. The site blog is going to start very soon. So this is the dashboard of my WordPress blog, whose blog name is this one. And on left hand side there are different type of settings and options through which I can show you. Still, as my plan is free plan, it is showing me free, so I'm not going to make any changes over here. On left hand side, what I'm going to show you is I still need to configure my blog. So first I have to go to WP admin, which is the admin panel of the dashboard. So if you check over here, they are giving me approximately 3 GB of space for free blog. I have used 0.10 MB with by default 4 pages. Let me check what are those pages. So by default, these are the tags or the titles that is created by default. How it looks like, yesterday I already showed you my one of the blog, this one. So it is the similar pages that you're seeing over here. They're talking about these pages. First is home, contact, blog, and about. So you can still customize these things according to your choice. If you click on edit, it will give you permission to edit your web page. And now let me go back and let me show you. So pages you have already been seen, already have seen. And what are these posts? 3 posts. So click over here. When you click over here, it gives me a simple post, introduce yourself. So if you want to check, or if you click on edit, let me check what it is saying. So this is the default introductory part about your blog that you can give on your own, or else you can edit these posts according to your choice. And then once it is done, you can click on preview and check how it looks like. Once you edit the post and before publishing, you can check how your blog looks like. Once you're sure that it is okay, then you click on launch site. Once you click on launch site, your blog page would be published. So let me go back to the previous page. On left hand side, let me scroll down and click on settings. Now when I go to settings, it asks me about the title of the blog. What title you want to give to your blog. Let me say I want to give name as tutorial blog. Let's say this is the name of my blog. If I want to use any tagline, I can use that. Time zone you need to verify, as because we are in India, by default Kolkata is selected, but depending on the location you can change your time zone. Then how the format of your post looks like. This is date, format of your date you need to check according to your choice. How the time of your post also reflect when you publish a post, so you can select time. By default Monday has been taken as a default day and the language is selected as English. So click on save changes. Then scroll down below over here and select this option email. Now once you publish any article or post in WordPress, this is a section where you have to give your email ID. This email ID is required when a user or a visitor check your post and give a comment, or it is required when they contact you. That particular message of the visitor or the user goes directly to your mailbox. So in order to enable this option, you have to click on here and then click on save changes. By default post message is already selected, so click on save changes. So when you click on user, you'll find the name of the user, how they have signed in with their ID, what type of role they are doing, what is the name of that user, and what is the username that has been used while creating a blog. If you want to make changes, you can still change the display name of user as like this. And if you want to write something about yourself, then you can go for it. Once it is done, click on save profile. If you want to upload any picture of yours, you can go over here and upload a picture and then click on my site. Okay, so this was actually the name of the site, as because I made changes about the title of the blog, so it looks like this. If you click on visit site, you will find that this is the skeleton or the frame of my blog. It may look like this. Theme I have not changed as of now. In coming days I'm going to show you how to change the theme also, but this is the main tagline and the title which is showing over here. So tomorrow I'm going to show you how to configure your post as well as how to configure your pages. That is it for today. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, student.